Hey Keith, I'm not the best videographer, but we'll give this a go. So here's the machine, just going through it a little bit. You've got two turning motors here. You basically got three moving parts, okay? You got this actuator here, then you have a blade there, a blade here, okay? And the motors mount up under here, okay? Now, there's an adjustment there, and so once you mount that motor there, this shaft goes on into that, okay? And it came with these collars that go to the blade, all right? And that collar, take a look, let me see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 inches diameter. But yeah, and as you can see, the welds. Well, it's probably not that easy to see, but there you go. I think it was hard to get the stick in there, but it's still very solid. And this comes off. I'll show you here. So you see those two screws there? Just lift it off right there. And that's where all your sawdust is gonna go through. Wood chips, excuse me. You just set it back on there, just like that. All right, so you got that actuator that comes out, then it pushes the board in. You feed the board into here. Feed the board into here. Goes in, pushes through, and then out comes the sawdust. And this is used to adjust the width of the notches, okay? And then you can also unscrew these, and these can slide depending on the length of your board, because you want each end of the board to go, so this here can slide to the left and right, okay? You want each end of the board to be in this slot, okay? So when it slides down, it stays in and lands on top of this. This is out, so this will be out. Then it'll push it through. You hear that air, but it'll push through, and then it'll go to the blade, etc. We also have electronics. I just want to give you a look at everything. Yes, now electronics. It looks like the 120 or 240 comes in at the bottom of this breaker here, where the light's shining. And all of this feeds into the wires that go to each motor. You got a wire for one motor, you got a wire for the other, okay? All this over here just goes to these switches I'm about to show you. They're on the front of this cabinet here. So you got your power fed there, it comes out and it goes to each motor. And these two gray wires, they feed your air. Then it gives signals to your actuator. But yeah, and it does say, it says 125 amp on that breaker. So just to give you an idea. And here are the switches here. So you got this cabinet that'll be here. You got your green and green for each motor. You have your red and red to stop each motor. This stops everything, you know. That'll stop it, okay? Then I think this is just the on and off switch for the air. And you got that there. Yeah, and so that's basically how it works. It's relatively simple engineering, but it's I think it'll be very reliable. It's nothing that no part is so, it's not like when you order a vehicle for a Honda, you got to get that Honda OEM. These are parts that, if you got a deadline to meet, something happens, you don't have to get specific, these are more off-the-shelf parts, in my view. And also, you got this top here let's say if you need to tighten the blades every once in a while, or just need to clean up or just check things, you know, this thing is a little heavy, but she'll come up and you can see everything right there. And so, I mean, that's, all right, so, all right then, well, I appreciate it, Keith, and I'll keep you posted on blades, motor, and electronics. So, and I'll see if, I'm sure there's a video of it running, so you just get an idea of what it's like, you know, full speed. But I just appreciate it, and I mean, honestly, with lumber coming down, I mean, this thing, I mean, I know a guy that just wants to buy stringers from me, you know? So, if this was going, pretty good, you know? But anyway, all right then. Well, take care, and if she is, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll keep you posted on everything.